The underdogs. They thrive on being the underdog.
So your theory is that they threw.
So they are gonna try to come in.
Is that your theory?
As fourth position here at the ROG Dream League Season 8. So that they make it to LAN, but nobody really has high expectations of them.
So
where they want to be.
In short, you are saying that OG is guilty of match manipulation.
No. I'm just saying they have a plan.
In short.
In short, arrest these men. Is that what you're saying?
What if there was digital cops? Have you ever thought about that?
Digital cops?
Yeah.
The internet police?
Yeah, that'd be scary.
Cyber police?
The internet is so messed up. The cops of the internet must be truly messed up.
Yeah, because think if you're actually browsing a website and they just like lock your screen. It's like, and then like it just like puts bars on your thing and you can't browse the internet for like 3 years.
I thought they should do that in Dota with people that have a certain amount of commends. They should just be able to join in the games and be like,
arrest people?
"You're being toxic!" and just yell at people.
I think after a certain amount of commends, you get extra reports.
Oh.
I think that would be nice.
But then you could just abuse it with friends and stuff.
But then you wouldn't be...
Think about all that'd be. I would just abuse it with my friends so I could report people I hate.
After a certain amount of commends, you're able to queue into a... You're able to queue into a match finding of only people that have abandoned their games. Somebody abandons and then all of a sudden, hello guys, I'm here to help. What time is it? 30 minutes? Let's turn this one around.
Hey, that could be nice.
Fun.
Grant, it is now actually time.
Thank God. Get away from me.
Quee into the war room, friend.
All right.
All right, let's see what we got.
Well, what do we got?
We got 5 bounds. Are you ready to work, Grant?
What?
It is a Brewmaster, a Magnus, a Winter Wyvern, an Earthshaker, a Night Stalker.
Well, I put Beastmaster over here, so you better hope he gets banned.
No, he's not banned.
Well, he will be.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Actually, Beastmaster wasn't banned previous game either.
Oh my goodness.
He was untouched.
Liquid doesn't think he's strong. I know they interviewed him at Dota Pit, and they just don't think that's a strong hero. Strangely enough.
Isn't Beastmaster one of No-Tail's best heroes?
No-Tail.
I believe you were thinking of Psylocke.
No, I believe it. No, I was actually thinking of No-Tail.
I think, I don't know. I don't think so. I think S4 can play it, but another Ogre, huh?
Ogre first picked this time on Team Liquid.
It was on Team Liquid. Oh no, it wasn't. It was an OG previous game.
Gotcha, Steve.
You got me.
Yeah, that's
so
interesting.
Ogre on the Dire, we'll just put him in the safe lane again.
Is this the destruction move? Are they going to pick the same draft that OG lost with just to make them so sad? Is that what this is going to be,
What are
guys?
you saying, Undying? Oh, the other team, yeah.
Undying on OG.
Okay, I'm feeling it.
I think Undying, you know, you pick an Undying, just put him in the off lane, see what he does. I mean, like a duo off lane, he just goes nuts.
Yeah, but I mean, we said
Macadamia.
before, they can't be predictable. Undying's like as predictable as a draft.
How's that predictable?
You see an Undying, you're like, all right, they're gonna have a big focus on the early game. They're certainly not gonna try to go for late game because they got a freaking Undying. After 20
But Undying
minutes,
buys you time.
Buys you time
for your late game.
Yeah, late game you're 4v5.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right.
Yeah, all right. Ruby Tuesday picked up.
Well, we won the Rubik last game, but we have him now.
Right.
You know, we're just going to have an aggro trial. And I'm just kidding. He's in the safe lane. That's what they need to do. They just need to, you know, get more dominant lanes. So what? Is Rubik, like, what is he? Like, is he a clown?
Oh, no, he's a humanoid. Also, there's a Beastmaster.
Oh, good thing I have him right here on the band table.
Oh, we finally get to see it.
We're putting him in the off lane.
This is the first Beastmaster picked.
Oh, this is
this week.
Exciting. This is fantastic.
RG
He has been banned out every single game, and this is the big one.
I thought he wasn't banned last game.
He was ignored last game, but other than that, most games he was banned.
This is his first pick, may I say, and I am very excited to see what all these pro players are scared of.
Yeah, it's weird because at Dota Pit, Liquid said they don't think Beastmaster's strong, but they picked him once there and they owned with him. And then last game they didn't pick him again, and now they're like, whatever, if you're gonna give it to us, let's go.
Called baiting, buddy. In the interviews, they're like, you know who's bad? This hero.
That's just
really
you with
good.
Omni Knight.
That's not
and you're not a player.
Omni Knight is garbage.
All right, who's getting banned? I'm already behind on the bans. We're leaving the bans out.
All right.
The bans are struggling here.
There's a Lone Druid and an IO and a Kotal.
Yeah, they got the GH bans of the IO Coddle.
Yeah.
A Lone Druid.
You have to.
Lone Druid.
And a Keeper of the Light.
And an IO.
In an IO.
I think OG. You know, I'm gonna not be a fair weather fan. I still think they're gonna win, guys. Might not be a 2-0, but it could be. I think they got this one.
What are you gonna do?
Keeper of the
You know, they've got Rubik and Undying.
They do. Well, yes.
That's a great combo.
It's amazing.
I thought you were just
good.
flaming Undying.
I mean, I'm saying that they got a predictable draft coming up. It's gonna be very early game focused.
Yeah.
But you know, Undying's a good hero.
Sure.
I believe.
All right. There's also a Legion Commander on the bands.
Team Liquid's turn to
Hey, and a puck pick.
I like it. Good pick.
Why is it a good?
Wrong pick. We've seen a lot
It's
of good
great with
pucks in the
Undying.
last couple of days. Works with Undying.
Yeah.
All they need is a life stealer now, and this draft is good to go.
So does that mean? I mean, what does OG mostly play? Do they like puck middle, or do they usually play in an S4, right? Okay. Well, we're gonna put him over here then. Puck in that off lane. S4, you know, loves puck.
S4
It
does
doesn't
love
feel like a
puck.
resolution. Like resolution wants to carry, right? You can't carry his puck.
I think S4 for puck. That's the hero he used to get all the haste runes on. So
Old hasty puck, as they called him.
yeah, the S4 haste rune with puck.
Absolutely, guys. All right.
Okay.
Legion Commander banned out of all heroes. That's interesting.
Yes.
Maybe they're going to pick a carry that needs some preventative.
Lion.
That's a lion.
Gracious.
Well, hello there, little lion. What have you been doing? I can't wait to see that talent come out. The super long stun. That's
pretty fun.
crazy.
I don't know. The thing with Lion, he's so weak in lane. I don't know. We're just going to toss over the line with the Beastmaster. Think of that lane, Slacks. Lion Beastmaster. Is it the only unbeatable lane in Dota?
It might be. A good friend of mine, Donald Pump, once said, Lion is an invincible hero with a
Good
Beastmaster.
friend Donald Pump, level 1 at 10 minutes in. The greatest line I've ever witnessed.
Anyway.
Don't ever bring that up again.
All right, so
What a matchup.
yeah, I'd like to see a little bit of damage coming out from OG. You know, maybe something a bit of an insurance policy hero, one that's pretty good in the early game but can be good in the late game.
Like what?
Potentially a Juggernaut, a life stealer. Give me something that can use that puck's mobility.
Team Liquid's
Oh, Lifestealer's not a bad pick.
Terrorblade.
How about that? That's not mobile at all, you liar.
But that is something that is an insurance policy for later on in the game and is strong early on in the game with the metamorphosis. You can push hard. That's great. It's just is it enough? Because there's some push coming out from Liquid as well with that Beastmaster already. There's a lot of control coming out from them as well.
So Terrorblade, is just go in the safe lane, or do you think I think Rezo is going to play that Terrorblade?
What? No, I think it's going to be a no-tail Terrorblade.
Well, guess you should have been up here.
Well,
Yeah, you're probably right. We're moving him up over here.
All right.
We're moving him up.
Well, I just thought of something. How come people don't pick? Oh, it's Tinker.
Tinker. Oh, that was banned last game in the last phase.
I was.
Oh, they know something that we don't. Tinky Winky's pretty darn good.
Can you name all 4 of the Teletubbies?
I can't.
Dinky Winky Lala.
Poe
Poe.
Yeah, why didn't its name?
Dipsy.
and Bongo.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dipsy. Where's
I know
Tinker
the
at?
song, and they have all the names in the song.
Sing this song for us,
No,
Cheever.
I really
Am I
I'm not Grant.
I'll
Cheever,
do
can you
the
find
trumpet
Tinker
for it.
for me?
It's at the T.
I don't think
I've
so.
never heard the song before.
I think he's at the T.
Okay, Treant, Tusk, Timber, Techies, Troll, Tide, Tiny. That's it.
Is it on the other side of the T?
What do you mean other side?
No, I mean there. Does the T also is not there? T is a lot of heroes, you know.
Cheever, we have
Now
plenty of
there's
time.
only S's. Tinker's
Where's the
actually
Teletubbies
dead.
song?
I don't think Tinker exists. I'm sorry.
Dinky Winky.
There's no way.
That's it? That's all we get?
I can't sing without laughing.
I think Tinker's missing.
All right,
Alright.
Tinker, we will imagine him on the board. Hey, there's a Bloodseeker ban
Hey.
By who?
by OG, and there's also a Pugna ban by Liquid.
Here's the anti-mage.
You think? Neither team could pick Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage Tinker or Anti-Mage Terribly, that's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. Literally. I really hope they don't pick it now.
So we're waiting for
Okay.
Matuma Man Hero for the Senate Liquid?
I still think
5 seconds remaining.
Tumba Man.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, you
Could it be a lichen?
It could be. I doubt it will be, but it could be. What else is there? They could just do some crazy PA right here.
You know, how come they don't pick Chen and Beastmaster? Beastmaster spawns a random neutral, then Chen can take that random neutral.
Wouldn't you mean the other team should do that?
Yeah.
Because if you take it neutral as a Chen from Beastmaster, it still has a duration on it.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't think it does. I think it takes off the duration.
You actually use him to give you free use.
When you steal a creep with Chen, it does have and it has a duration to begin with. It will have a duration when Chen steals.
I believe it was. I thought it was bugged though. What is it like? Yeah, life stealer. It's on the other side, but yeah.
What are you talking about?
You said it would be on the Pucks team.
No, I said it'd be in the game, dummy.
Dummy.
Okay, so wait, is this the right side? Yeah. And pretend there's a puck middle.
Okay.
He's there.
And the Tinker.
Did I get Tinker? Oh yeah, where's Tinker at? No, it's the Tinker, not the puck. Wait, am I
What are you
crazy? We have a puck. I'm losing it. I've lost it.
All right.
I thought you were going to look for the Tinker all over again there for a second.
Let's
where
get real
is he?
here. What?
Am I
They
crazy?
can't get another support.
You put him on the ban
They
table
got the
last time.
carry.
He was banned previous game.
They got the puck mid.
Yeah, I did.
Who's their
Someone's
boy?
trolling me. Being trolled.
Last pick.
Last pick.
Last
You need
pick.
it.
They need like a Roma, right?
No, what? They have an undying Rubik.
Yeah, that's a safe lane carry.
Hey, it's a Zeus.
A Zeus.
So that's gonna be Zeus middle. That's nuts. Zeus versus Tinker?
Whoa! I know this one. I
What?
know this one.
There I go.
Zeus versus Tinker. You ultimate, and then you Nimbus Cloud. So he can never TP. It completely shuts down Tinker. I've seen it before. This is it. He's going to get an Ags. He's going to get the Nimbus against Tinker.
This is a great plan, but he has to get an Ags first.
It's fine. He's going to go mid, and he's going to rush it. Guys, this is the OG game.
You don't have that.
This is definitely the OG game.
What do you say, Grant? Who's going to take this game?
Liquid.
This is it. Mark my words. Zeus counter to Tinker, blinks into the trees, freaking ult, and this insta-kill Tinker.
How can you go against the Beastmaster? I don't know. I'm going for
You're
Liquid as
an
well.
idiot.
But let's see if Slack is actually right. Time for
baby!
game 2 between Liquid and OG with Fogged and OD.
What is wrong with Slacks?
I don't know. We will never know either. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's game 2. We have Liquid up against OG. And a little bit of differences with the lineups. Switching it up. We saw the Terrorblade come out. You weren't too hopeful for it when you saw the Lion and the Tinker come into play. But finishing it off with a Zeus, and as it stands at the moment, No-Tail will be playing the Zeus, and they're putting Rezo on.
They're switching it up. Yeah, I guess they're trying to make some adjustments just because of how much of a blunder that last game really was. Just shook them up a lot. Yeah, Tinker's been known as one of the hardest counters to Terrorblade in the game throughout all stages because you get your Aghanims, and you can blind all the illusions, of course, with that laser, and it's also just a high burst hero versus a low squishy hero until you get lots of items on Terrorblade. Terrorblade starts with 15 strength and only 1.7 strength gain. And although the Lifestealer, they last picked this Lifestealer, and I think it's just because it fits their game plan. They're not like, okay, Terrorblade's good versus Lifestealer, which is like unfortunate for Liquid, but they just want this Lifestealer for the nature of the game. Because it's great versus Undying, it's great versus Rubik, pretty good versus Puck as well. So it just fits their style, and it's a Desto builder that they like to go with, that can take buildings, take Roche with Beastmaster. And it's a self-sustainer, so they can roam around with their supports.
Sure. Yeah, they can leave Matu on his own, as long as he doesn't have too nasty of a lane matchup.
Yep.
Once again, Liquid, always hungry for some action at the beginning of the game, grouping up as 5, seeing if they can catch OG if they head up to the high ground. The line has been drawn. They want to make the movement over to OG's jungle in a minute, or at least in a time a little closer to the bounty spawning.
So they do not have great catch for this Tinker. I know Slacks was saying like the Zeus, if you get that Aghanims and stuff, it's cool to be able to... You can find him at least with the Thunder's God's Wrath, which is great. But other than that, they don't have other ways to really find him. Sure, it's like Puck and Zeus to find him and then no really other follow-up. So I think it's going to be tough if Miracle does get online for OG to really deal with this. There's going to be some rune trades, 2 for 2 this time for sure.
And indeed, OG are going to fall for this one. They'll have to just back off, let Liquid get away with this. And as you say, just either sides of the map, avoiding it all, and we'll see the lanes come into place and who goes where. Matu straight up with the TP to the top lane.
So Puck Undying, they're going to put a lot of pressure on Matu. But Liquid's used to this. They used to sack Matu like almost every game when he was playing Venom Monster, pretty much across the board. And he usually has ways of recovery. They emphasize a lot more on just making sure Miracle has a good game and Mind Control has a good game. And we didn't talk about it, but they have Beastmaster with Tinker. So Hawk plus Tinker, really good synergy. Mid lane though, Miracle in a lot of trouble here. Steps up too far.
May even be first blood there if you can get one more zap off.
Fairy Fire gets delivered. He actually delivered himself a Fairy Fire and it saves him. What?
How does he not die in that situation? He looked guaranteed dead. And what that came on the he didn't
that came on the courier, the salve and the Fairy
Fire.
Usually you just see the salve being brought out, but Miracle.
He was prepared.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, so close to being a brilliant start for OG.
They used all of No-Tail's mana for that too. He spent all 387 mana to try to go for that kill. Now he doesn't get it. He's got 4 CS at least though, off of that first wave.
So top lane could be a bit nasty for Matu. Bottom lane, also for this is a pretty tricky lane for Rezo, isn't it? Beastmaster and Lion.
Very tough lane. They're gonna switch it up now though. Matu's in way too much trouble versus this. Juking out through the trees. The decays are stacking up though. 16 strength being stolen off of that lifestealer. Now the tri-lane begins.
Yeah, Kuro there as well. Indeed, fly with those stats. Not really the target they want to go on as of yet. Again, more decay stacks. Really building them up, sitting on plus 24 at the moment.
Yep, low on mana. Has a clarity. But look what they do if they're pull open, and they're contesting. They're trying to go for these bounty runes. Very important to go for those. Mind Control as well, trying to claim the double bounty. Jerax trying to lift him, throw him away. He gets it.
That's smart.
And he's going for the second one too.
Oh, he's gonna get it, I think.
He's got boots. He's got it. Oh, Mind Control's Mind Control's a sad Beastmaster.
Jerax is a happy bunny.
Yeah. Well played by him.
Top lane Yamatu is struggling in the CS because of this pressure. Only 4 so far. Fly and S4 being quite the nuisance for this lifestealer.
So No-Tail at least does have the bottle finished up down close. He has been doing a great job of last hitting in that mid lane anyway with those Arc Lightnings. So this is a little bit of a, I guess we can say this is the nerf to majority heroes. You can't bottle chicken anymore, and he, okay, look at this about it. No, he gets a ward. So no more bottle chicken. Hurts Zeus quite a lot. Only being able to spam non-stop.
Jerax. Let's get the wraparound. Miracle is very low at the moment.
Yeah.
This could be an easy setup. He does have 10-1 charges.
He's going for the courier instead, though, and it's not upgraded yet. 255, unable.
That had a lot of gear on for the early stages. Boost, south, no tally, and well, top lane though, Timberman gets first blood. Liquid move in, they will be able to claim Fly's life mid lane. Miracle getting dragged down to the low ground. They should be able to finish this one off. There's no escape for Miracle, so OG, they lose out on the first blood, but they do get a big kill nonetheless, taking down Miracle.
Jerax coming in clutch this time.
Yeah, big
getting
positioning.
The double bounty rune, courier snipe, and that kill. Very well played there. And Rezo's still farming just fine down bottom now.
He's absolutely loving life down here. I mean, we've obviously seen GH leave the lane, move around the line. It has just been the Beastmaster, but still, you know, Beastmaster can be quite the nuisance to lane against. But as you say, Rezo dealing with it with ease so far. 19-6.
Yeah, and in later stages, the reflection is going to be very nice for his Beastmaster because you get that inner beast aura whenever you use it if he's in the area. That can definitely make the Terrorblade a good amount stronger. Top, Kuroki, No-Tail. Kuro gets the DD rune. He's going to start chasing No-Tail here. The Miracle's rotating over too. He's got rockets with the laser.
That was a close one.
That was extremely close.
Bottom lane, OG, they will get the kill. Managed to grab Mind Control.
Looking much better for OG coming out into just the laning phase at the moment.
None of this drow rubbish. Just good old-fashioned Dota. They fly. Time of Miracle. Level 3 on the Undying. Miracle.
Uh-oh, S4 getting surrounded here.
Oh, he can't play his way out of this one. The Hex comes in. Oh, can he? Tries his best with the silence of the orb, but he's already too low. Liquid. The fuck. Mid lane. Look who's there. Again, Jerax wraps around. Brings him down. I mean, Jerax, as you say, it's just been play after play from this man in the first 5 minutes. Jerax has done so much, and this is what happens when you put Jerax on a playmaker. What was he on last? He was the Ogre right last game, wasn't he?
Yep.
And that it's just not a Jerax hero, the Ogre Magi.
I like seeing him play flashy stuff. I mean, Rubik's great for that. They changed their priorities this game. They're really emphasizing on shutting down Miracle. He puts the ward behind the mid tower too. He got that courier snipe earlier.
Oh, S4.
Oh man, with the treads pickup, able to find GH.
Very nice.
All right.
Okay, yeah, so OG. Much better opening to this game. No doubt about it. And Resolution, he's getting so much from this bottom lane. Absolute free farm.
And he's got the Metamorphosis, and it's a catapult wave, so it looks like they're going to go for the push. Jarek's even auto-attacking the catapult now. So yeah, they're going for this tower. They want to take MC's fly position down the side here. Yeah, look at them trying to block the wave so that it doesn't get into the tower range there. Small little important things to do in the early game. And yeah, he's going to pop meta right after this wave.
Very hard, really, for Mind Control to do anything about this push. In fact, they'll drag the ball back. They'll bring down M4 in front of him. Now Mind Control, he has to get the hell away from this one. Doesn't want to stick around. OG lay into the tower. Fortification comes out. Mind Control again, moving forward, up top. And it's going to be S4 getting caught out. They've got the perfect chain stun, so he can't orb away. S4 will be punished. OG should find a tier 1 tower in trade.
That's an exact reason why they picked the line versus Puck. It's just one of the best heroes, not only just with that instant disable Hex versus Puck, but the chain disables are incredibly good versus Puck in laning phase. And yeah, bottom tower, like we were mentioning, secured by OG with that first meta usage and catapult wave. And they're not slowing down. Jarex has a smoke if he wants to use it with No Tail. But No Tail doesn't really have the kill build. He has 2-1-2. Top. Can they get the Hex? No, they cannot. Doesn't even try.
Right. Garo will be able to Tail's ball down. Tail himself. So finding the D ward.
You done? They're trying to pressure the top tower as well on the side of Liquid. They want to be able to get that equilibrium since they lost their tower. They want to get one themselves, but they don't want to overdo it. Mid lane again, Miracle.
Oh, Jerax thwarting his way into the telekinesis. One charge is not enough to save Miracle. GH gets a nice stun onto 2. They'll look for the ignite onto Jerax, but Fly and No Tail just moving in for more action. Infused range drop won't be enough to save GH. Liquid lose 2.
Kuro got the tombstone. He had priorities there. But yeah, losing 2. Again, just heavily emphasizing on shutting down Miracle this game. Good game plan, if you ask me.
Absolutely, yeah, especially if you look at last game. Miracle's Queen of Pain not dying a single time. OG this time round, making sure to bring him down the most.
Yeah, they're looking very solid this time around. Terrorblade almost has full Dragon Lance finished up. 700 gold over that Lifestealer. That tower pickup earlier. And Miracle heavily shut down behind the Puck in net worth at the moment.
There we go. Smoke up and ready to jump. OG looking to make the plays. Jerax leading the charge, of course. Who will they get the grab on? Kuro pops down a sentry.
He's trying to tank this. Yeah, I think he expected this movement.
They may still get the grab on him. Jerax up on anything. Obviously, the bigger kill would be Miracle, who's falling very low again in this mid lane. Miracle, he's got to get out of there. They put down the reflection, look to chase down Kuro with the Metamorphosis. He's a beefy target.
They want the tower,
sure,
the more important thing. That was what the rotation's for. Meta's up. You can claim a lot of towers versus Tinker. In these type of games, you really limit all of his farm around the map. S4, looking for GH here with the coil.
We need a bit of a backup. Not a lot that he can do on his own. The backup is inbound. Jerax trying to close the gap. Telekinesis, nice little dodge from S4.
And
He's just not even needed with that amount of burst.
S4, look at how many puck games this guy has. That's crazy. 144 puck games. Matu, top lane. They're looking to put some pressure on him. Can't really kill him since he has the rage. And Matu is going to have to be the one that brings them back into this one. He's almost got armlet. We'll probably see him making moves with mind control soon with that, with the roar. But Matu used rage to farm here. They're going to try to go for something. Oh, Jerax just instead. And now going to be able to claim bounty runes as well. So recovery for Liquid. Wait for Armlet Lifestealer. Try to make some plays with roar.
GH ends up walking down.
Oh, he actually walked into them there. That's a bit surprising.
He knew that he was standing on the high ground there, GH.
Yeah.
He's kind of walks into it all and accepts his fate. That's the deadline, 8 for 3. OG, this is 10 minutes in, they're 4K ahead. That is quite a lead.
They're up to a damn good start. Every single time meta's up, we're going to see res up for those towers. So about 30 seconds, we'll probably see him swing his way towards top and try to pressure that tower and the lifestealer. Liquid's had enough. They're trying to make some smoke plays of their own. They need to use this roar. They've got level 4 now on Beastmaster, so he gets that free neutral creep. Are they going to find anything big here? Might just be Jerax.
Something, but certainly not the big one.
Oh, comes out.
They know exactly what's up. Jerax starts to back away. GH seeing if he can close the gap with the Tranquils, but it's not going to be the case. No tail. Issues off the Thunder God's wrath.
They're playing infinitely better this time around.
It's so much better. It really is night and day. Look at these two games that we've seen. Much more. This is the level that you expect from OG's players. Caliber that they should be at.
Yep.
We're definitely not still, not without options to bring this one back around, but it is going to be hard. Miracle needs a lot of time to catch up. She's going to put a lot of pressure on him, and that really seems to have been the key so far to securing this early game for OG.
Yeah, I mean, he went the laser rocket build, which is like the new thing that you do. You go like 2-2 or 3-3, and oh, no tail actually gets spotted out here. GH is through. They don't have finger available though for that extra burst damage.
That's the Jerax coming over to help him. Mind control's there. Oh, no tail forces down, and in fact, turns around with a quick zap. Jerax just have to be a little careful. There's 4 heroes here. He gets the telekinesis up on the Timberman, pops the rage, brings down Jerax. OG, they're looking for the chase though. Rezo finds mind control, turns towards Kuroki. Will be able to pick out 2 out of this trade. For sure, can they get anything more? That's the question. S4 moving forward with the orb. Drops down the Dream Coil. He's managed to get the catch onto GH. GH can't get out either, and OG will take 3 for just the loss of Jerax.
Woo! Making all the right moves. Didn't even have to blow the Metamorphosis there from Resolution. They had more than enough to chase down, and they've got all 3 tier 1s claimed. How's our Puck doing? About to have Blink Dagger on Puck. Zeus, as we've mentioned, had that 4-staff for the excellent catch, and Slacks is onto something. It's coming out to be an Ags next on the Zeus. Quick Ags rush to go for those Tinker kills. We're gonna take a look at this one again. So they don't have 6 yet on the Lion or the Ogre, so they don't have that extra burst.
I mean, all in all, this was a very greedy play for Liquid coming in like this when the tier 2's still up.
If they had Finger, he was dead, but under-leveled supports. And then, yeah, Undying in that type of position. Just throws down the Tomb. It's enough slow to really get them on top of each other for the reflection. And they clean up those kills.
Yeah, Tombstone reflected is... We saw a little bit of a glimmer of the potential of those 2 spells together, but in these big team fights, if they can get the Tombstone down in the midst of them all and reflection onto multiple heroes, it all adds up. And it's an absolute nightmare for Liquid to fight into at this stage. Timberman is still trying to finish that big major out, that Desolator. It's going to allow him to 3-shot some of these squishy heroes on the backline, but until that point, just the phase armor, it's not enough against the power that OG's lineup has.
And he still does not deal with Terrorblade whatsoever.
No.
Who almost has,
even with the Deso.
Yeah, even with the Deso. They're going to have Manta coming out at a relatively fast pace as well for Terrorblade to deal with a lot of that, but that's where Tinker comes into factor. Miracle finally starting to get some road to recovery here. Got the bots on the way toward that Soul Ring. Still quite a ways away though from that real recovery. Circle's being jumped by Jerax. He understands where they are positioned on the side of Liquid in the opposing jungle, since they have incredibly good ward vision this time around from OG. And Liquid's looking for something here. Infest on the Centaur creep.
Again, yes, Jerax, he scribbles exactly on top of them. They didn't quite have a ward in that area, but I think they're just aware with everyone off the map, and in fact they don't see him anywhere else. They go for this sort of movement. Do Liquid actually get someone with this? I think the way that OG have been scribbling on the map, they're fully aware of this. And, I mean, Jerax, he was the one to scribble in that direction. He may be the one to get caught out. There's a lifesteal inside that Centaur. They will hold it back with the telekinesis. Jerax, he is going to be chased down. Open Wounds is out, and Jerax is gone. Liquid do find a kill off the back of it, but for as much as we may know, that may have been sort of, Jerax just walking into it, just, tank the gas.
A little bit, maybe. He was claiming high ground. Liquid now does get some deep wards out, but that's a 5-man smoke.
Yeah.
That only gets them that one support kill. But now, No-Tail gets roared up. He's in some trouble. There's lots of TPs coming in though.
They can say No-Tail. Cross out the other. Oh, finger from the Lion. Bursting down straight away. S4 jumps in. In fact, that buyback from No-Tail. He wants to get involved in this fight here. Is Liquid. They're going fully in on this one. They get the stun onto Resolution, but already Liquid, they've lost 2. Maybe even more. They're starting to scatter now. The chase is on. The 2-man goes for the Rage TP out. He will make it. They've got nothing to cancel it. They'll look to Kura on the side. They will get him. His TP not successful as the lightning bolt comes down from No-Tail.
Beautiful by S4 there. Getting the coil on 2 on top of the tombstone, so they have to stand under and fight. Miracle still unable to get involved, so they're just trying to make space for him. But 5K now going the way of OG.
Yeah, good call for No-Tail to buy back as well, securing those 2 kills at the end. No hesitation from him either. Massive
Courier.
Didn't have anything on other than the sentry yet. So the Courier's a Courier.
They didn't have the ulti orb yet. I think that's what he was trying to buy.
Yeah.
The ulti orb for Resolution, that is. So he will be having the Mantis style finished quite soon. But at least they got wards down from that. You know, Liquid got wards down. They made some space for Miracle, although they lost some stuff. It wasn't as bad as it seemed. They fixed the net worth by a good chunk there. It's only 3K advantage now for OG. GH. Oh yeah, something we didn't point out. So GH is playing, he's played Lion before, but we looked at the bans and they actually banned 5 GH heroes in this. They banned Coddle, they banned Nightstalker, Earthshaker, Io, and I'm forgetting one.
Earthspirit.
Earthspirit, that's the other one, yeah. So he was heavily targeted in the drafting phase. Now, invading with the Death
Dog. What he can do. It's a lot of damage. Flying trouble. Tried to go.
The Thunder, but flashes.
Oh, it was cute.
Oh, and a Tombstone too. Matsu's yummy.
Reza tried his best there. In fact, we'll be a little careful how close he gets. After Thundering, and indeed, that Tombstone will go down as well. Good to see that Reza is ready to at least try for those selfless plays. Save his support. Just try his best to do so. Quite in time. I want to go for the blind stun. That he's out of it.
So many. Look at the ward emphasis. So Liquid wants to be playing on the left side of the map is what this tells me. 3 wards focusing there to find whenever anybody's farming there. And they want to be able to claim these towers. The last 2 tier 1s are very important for Liquid's lineup. Being able to abuse the Hawk vision as well as Tinker is very important. And they are spooked up. They are trying to look for a wraparound on this mid, but
it was right under the ward. And the ward does get taken down. Unfortunately for OG, they check for the ward after the smoke. So.
OG smoke. They've got the fresh Manta. It's on cooldown for a moment, but they have meta. They have everything available. But this Zeus is very low on mana. No-Tail only has 300 out of 1300.
If anyone's going to get jump here, it would be Liquid.
Yeah, they draw the line. They want to try to catch Miracle. Miracle's got the Blink Dagger now, though, so much harder to pick him off.
How's that Ags progression looking for No-Tail? I guess what the buyback did hold him back a little bit.
He's got 2 pieces.
Okay.
All right, we'll have 2 pieces once he buys.
Oh, look at the corpse. Straight in onto Miracle with a jump from S4. They've grabbed the Tinker, they've pulled him apart.
Beautiful read of the map there. They see all of Liquid positioned on the top side of the map, and they're expecting the Miracle will defend at the right or middle tower, and they guess right. They get him in the middle lane.
Well, Liquid will find a trade, but as you say, this is
great
the
movement.
better news for OG.
Great. Jarex, though, gets caught up from behind from GH.
It really is. They are going to have S4 TPing in on this tower. Not much you can really go for. It doesn't have Dream Core for 35 seconds still. And indeed, Liquid already backing up. GH TPing back to base. Liquid are more than fine with just getting a kill out of it. Getting back, they don't want to give anything more up to OG here.
Yeah. Third item, BKB, is going to be the choice for Rezo. You can always be sure not to get it and burst it down. Still, there's going to be the roar, but doesn't have to worry so much about the Lion and Tinker once he's got that.
Absolutely, the Tinker, the big nuisance.
No-Tail gets the D-ward, but he's walking into a trap
here. Oh, he's in so much trouble. Beats No-Tail. Or maybe not.
Infest, is the ignite damage enough?
He's good. I think he's going to live. Oh.
That was scary for a moment.
Nearly going down, but indeed that force pretty powerful.
DD top. They've got a full pipe now on my control, so a lot of damage negation for what OG's gotten. with that DD, they make their way in the Roche pit. They've got Medallion, they've got the auras as well from the Beastmaster. OG needs to contest.
They absolutely do, otherwise that net worth difference is going to go back to 0.
Oh, no
he's
fly.
just walking past the pit, bursted down. No fly. I mean, OG, they know what's going on, but they're one man down.
They can't contest it without Tombstone.
Absolutely not. This is going to be a freebie for Liquid, and this is them slowly but surely closing that gap. S4, he could go for a big balls play if he wants to, but he's not going to do so. With the orb already out a little early, he holds back. Liquid get Roche. Matuma Man picks up the Aegis. And this lead that OG have, it could start to close back round. If Liquid can take a few objectives with the Aegis, things are going to start to get scary for OG.
Man, Matu lifestealer, man. 7-0 and
S4. Gunsling gets the 2-man call. They put the Thunder God's Wrath. Matuma Man falling low, but it's not enough damage to bring him down once. There's the Dream Call. He's raging himself out of there. Has the invest into Kuroki. He's going to be able to keep himself alive for now. OG continuing to chase. They'll look to burst down the Ogre Magi, and they will find the Kuro kill. Aegis popped as well. Miracle jumping in, laying down the marching machines, making it hard for OG to fight into. Stun from GH comes in with the sideline. Onto Resolution, he's been hexed up. Roar as well. They've lost Resolution. Liquid now looking for more. S4 able to blink back out to safety, but Jarek, he's not quite as fortunate. But Timmerman and Miracle burst him down. OG lose 2, and it's a big loss as well. Losing Resolution short. They get the Ogre, they do get the Aegis, but it cost them Resolution's life. He's the big old hero. Their other core is this Zeus. They're putting a lot of eggs in the in the Resolution Terrorblade basket.
And Miracle's getting online now. That's the really important thing. He's 2 parts toward that agonism, almost 3 parts. That's going to be really big for the team fight for Liquid, and a huge shift as we see the net worth and experience drop almost to 0 after that. Aegis gets claimed, as well as those kills. You see how much they emphasize too on Terrorblade? They threw everything. Even if it's an overkill, it's absolutely worth it. Finger, Roar, Hex, Stun. We're going to see the replay coming out here.
You can't let that man stand there. And indeed, it looked to be a great start for OG. You know, getting the man very low. They knew that with the zombies out, they can absolutely commit to the chase, take Kuro down, and for certain, get that Aegis. But this is when it started to turn. The Mirage machine's already laid down, and as you say, just every bit of focus on Resolution. No chance for a stun.
Look, Hex, Roar, Laser, Finger, everything.
Just get him out. You can't let him get a Thunder off.
Great stun there from GH. That positioning from him in the tree line was very nice. But yeah, the blanketed marching machines just led them to have a very advantageous team fight.
Agony's now keeping out there. We'll see what sort of plays can come out with this one. They'll grab the bird. Get down. There's a Resolution still at the top, but look, he's right behind him. In fact, those last few plays, Matuma Man, he's on par with the farm of this Terrorblade.
He's almost got AC too.
Very impressive lifestealer play.
Very massive. So ward comes out, they do spot Liquid there on the side, they take out the Hawk. Liquid's gonna know that there's some vision in the area there now. And Miracle continues to catch up. Pretty much has the Aghanim's now on this Tinker. Team fights will be very lovely for him. Seeing a lot of people take up those movement speed talents, by the way. Tinker grabs the 40 movement speed talent, so did Zeus instead of the 1% static field damage. So, people are talking, like, theory crafting about him. It's a lot of movement speed.
Yeah,
really, it's like 40 is a lot.
40 seems like the number. Anything below 40 is always like that, but 40, it's a good amount.
Yeah, 40 is brown boots.
Oh, hey, mid lane Matuma Man, he's been caught out, he's been stunned, he's been taken down. Oh, Matuma!
From the Zeus Ag.
He's gone for 50.
Look at that damage, 849 from Puck, 590 just from the Nimbus.
Oh dear, Matuma Man. Oh, that's a massive pick up for OG. He's down for 40 seconds. And
now what?
Should be able to get at least a tier 2.
Jarax has Blink Dagger now for those instant disable catches on the Rubik, and Resolution now has BKB finished too. So some nice timing window coming out for OG at the end of that pickup. Woo!
Gets the vision for GA, distraction back. He's gone. That's the second pick for OG.
Nimbus, baby.
Yeah, making the plays now.
It's got such a low cooldown. That's what makes it so good. A 35-second cooldown global.
Does cost a lot of mana though.
Yeah, 275. Zeus has
a decent.
What was S4 going for? Oh, Lincoln's next? Okay. Able to block that roar. Be able to, they have to throw Lincolns and Lotus Orbs on the Terrorblade to deal with that roar. Lost him on the other side. Liquid probably going to want to buy some Lotus Orbs to reflect the Thunder in case he does get him off. So Miracle, Ag's finished up. Blink going for the Kaya next, as we've been seeing. What we saw yesterday, right? I think it was.
Yes, I think it was picked up a little earlier though, wasn't it?
It was.
In the build, yeah. But indeed, nonetheless, picked up a little later this time round.
Matu has queued up his own BKB on Lifestealer now.
I'm not surprised. I mean, the S4 silence has been wrecking him.
It's really the silence. So Infest up. They have a Blink now on Mind Control, so they're going to look for some kind of pick up here. I don't believe it was under vision either, so they're looking for an engagement. They're picking it out though. Jarex is like telling them to go here.
Jarex has been very aware of the movements this game.
Yeah.
He is been on top of this
reveal.
game. We'll see if Liquid can do it. Mind Control jumps in straight away with the Roar onto Jarex. Jarex down. Don't get anything more though. Just a Rubik isn't really good enough. Resolution's going to get a chance to put the BKB turn around with a flexion, punching into GH. GH is gone. S4 comes over to the sidelines, fly on the high ground. He's got his eyes on Miracle, but Miracle with the rearm and the burst takes down and dying. Resolution continues to chase down KuroKy into the sideline. They'll catch him with the Dream Coil and the Fire Blast from S4. Sorry, Fire Blast from S4, Fire Blast. Not enough from KuroKy to hold back S4. Resolution gets the double kill. Now for Mind Control, they're trying to find more. Can they finish this up? There's nothing to finish. Resolution is already out of it. S4 still sticking around. Will not jump back in on that one. So a bit of a scrappy play from Liquid to get a couple of kills. It's supports for supports.
Yeah. GH got the disable on Resolution, but it looked like My Control and Matumba Man actually were going for the Zeus instead. Priority target is definitely the Zeus still, unless they can just unsuper terribly.
Goes for the Rage DP, and yeah, there's nothing to stop it.
Goes for the Nimbus.
Just in case the Rage was coming to an end. GH.
Needs that
he
Blink
has his
dagger.
Blink, he really does. They need that instant catch. Sure, the Roar's nice, but they need that secondary jump. Especially as we saw like last time, when the Roar's coming out on someone like the Rubik. It's that's not the prime target, but it was a target. And,
yeah.
You know, as soon as Mind Control gets the eyes on it, he just goes for it.
Yeah, they just want to get a number advantage. Yeah. That's what that tells me. Rezo bottom finds Miracle with the Blink dagger, BKB to remove the laser.
Oh, it's not enough.
Fine. And that's BKB ticking down is really important for Liquid. Rezo, if he gets down to that BKB for 5 seconds, it can be very detrimental for them. And now top, they go for the push. They know BKB is down. And with meta still down for 30 seconds, he should be able to claim this tower. But OG is positioned to fight here.
See if you can find the chance to jump on one of these falls, but careful. Just not want to walk up there. There's no chance to be there. There's a lot of heroes on Liquid. They jump forward, the finger in the roar, bursting him down. S4 comes in with the Dream Core, but they've already lost No Tail, and they'll lose Jerax as well. Double kill from Matumba Man. OG, they had no business poking their heads up on that high ground.
Jerax died in 2 hits from Matu. That minus armor plus the Wild Axe debuff. So much bonus damage coming out. That's why this Beastmaster has been so highly renowned. Oh no, Fly as well now. He's got 4 step though.
Can't go up it. Liquid being the neighbor, Liquid have full wall control.
They're really, look how much they emphasize on protecting this ward too. Something you notice from a lot of pro teams is when they have those very important wards, they play around that vision so heavily. It's really important to do so. S4 claims bottom tower.
So Liquid still sitting mid. Comes outside the base.
Blink.
Much more action.
Blink on GH. How's our KuroKy doing? Kuro's got it. Just still Arcane's Errand. Alright, he's on his way toward Medallion and Solar Crest. So he'll get there eventually. And now just Aura's coming out for Mind Control, just to buff up his Lifestealer even more. And then Miracle's queued up a Hex for that instant disable on top. Big chunk of items going to be coming out soon. And the Infest comes out onto GH now. So they are trying to look for somebody if they step out. And look at this recording. They really want to cast these steps outside the base. And Roche is up. All right, they make their way in.
Perfect time there for Liquid. Oh, look at this. They tried for Miracle there between S4 and the Nimbus with the Dream Core, but not quite working out as they may have hoped to do. Liquid's getting all the space for that with S4 showing up down bottom.
Man,
there's no chance to do it.
really is just the king of Roche now. With that Wild Axe amplification too, it affects Roche plus Inner Beast plus Medallion. Super difficult field to contest versus Beastmaster.
Yeah, we'll finally get that D ward in that area that Endura after for quite some time.
Yeah.
Liquid now ready to come down mid. Got the Aegis. Matuma very, very strong. Gets jumped on, quick silence, no follow-up.
He switched from the BKB build. He's just going for a straight heart.
Oh.
He's going for full tank ability so he doesn't get burst.
Okay.
It is versus Zeus, so you do take more damage from static field, but he wants his build to live through the brunt of it, and with Sieging Heart is a very nice item.
Look outside the base going forward, but instant rage, meaning the Jarrett can't get anything off in reaction. He'll get the stolen rage, but the Roar goes through the Magic immunity, takes down Jarrett.
They've got Aegis Keys. They're looking to try to continue this push.
No reason for Liquid to back off. They want to go for more. They want to take more. Escort jumping in with the burst, bringing the Timmerman down low. The Timmerman, he's fine to come back in. Pops the rage. Fortification comes through from OG. There's the completed heart on this light stealer. So the Timmerman, a few moments time and he's going to be ready to go back in. It's just out on the courier.
Yeah, the only ulti expended there was Roar, and Roar has quite a low cooldown, 70 seconds. Cheese as well, they're looking to go for this. Continue. Want no, so they're pinging him out. They want to triple
Yeah, there it is, straight up with the finger, but the Force Staff finds some time for No-Tail. No-Tail's going to be kept alive. S4 comes in with the Dream Coil. Timmerman rages, turns towards Fly. They'll now drop the Nimbus, but Timmerman a little deep. Resolution in the back of it all, breaking apart Liquid. They find the kill onto the GH line, and they're looking for more. Mind Control will be forced away, but Timmerman turns towards. He has the rage back up, so he'll be fine for now.
BKB's down on Rezo now. They have to watch out how far they really want to commit.
They've got to be careful, especially with Miracle still in the neighborhood. They did get the Aegis, they did get GH.
Great 4-step usage there by OG. Fly saving with Buddy, and then other way around. Zeus takes Fly. And an instant keyword comes out. The speed of these initiations is so terrifying though. And they need to get the Zeus, because if Zeus lives in those fights, you see how much damage it really does. Zeus all the way at the top there. Rezo with that Blink Dagger, blinks in BKB Reflection, and that's how they want to be able to start these fights.
Yeah, that certainly caught Liquid off guard, and that was a very, very good defense. Yeah. That was against Aegis Cheese. They're both gone out of the hands of Liquid, and sure, it cost them a couple of lives, OG, but they'll take that sort of defense at any sort of time.
And with only the line done.
Oh,
the Nimbus.
I mean, it's doing it with the Dream Coil. That's a couple of hits coming from onto Miracle. Jump ball from Resolution, but he's falling low. He gets hexed. Miracle won't be able to survive. The illusion beats him down. And indeed, there we have it. That's the catch potential between S4 and that global play from No-Tail. Very, very hard for the Tinker to play into, and that's Miracle off the map, 70 seconds down.
Somewhere in the world.
Let's see what OG can do with this time. Matuma would be the dream pick for OG. He's grouped up. There's the Thunder God's Wrap onto 3. Jarek jumps forward, looks at the telekinesis, comes to GH, but Matuma just round. Or the telekinesis comes out before Matuma pops the rage. It's not enough to save Jarek though. With the Stentor's done, they'll lose the Rubik. Kuro gets taken down in response. Rezo chasing for more. They found a couple. They want to get Matuma. That is the big kill. He's going to have rage back up in a second. He will simply just go for the rage. TP out, no way to cancel it. S4, oh, look at him, trying for the body blocks. Doesn't actually get any damage out, so Mind Control still able to blink. Coil indeed back up, drops it onto Mind Control. The rest of OG coming down the mid lane. Can they get it quite in time, though? He continues to try and body block. Open wounds, procs the Lincoln, silence down to Mind Control. He will be fine by the looks of it. I say that, no. S4, they're not done. They're still trying to chase. Roar onto Resolution, holding back the Terrorblade. But OG just forcing these two of Liquid right back to the base. The creep waves moved in. Rezo has the Metamorphosis, and OG, they're now looking to take some structures from Liquid's lineup. Matuma moves it on to Rezo. Rezo still has that Thunder available if he needs to use it, and he's almost certainly going to pop the BKB. They're looking for Matuma, but he doesn't quite find it. I believe he ends up thundering an illusion amongst the chaos. He will be able to blink out. Liquid are trying to chase this. Can they finish off Rezo? Matuma finds Fly on the sidelines. No-Tail dropping down the Thunderbolt, trying to draw their attention away from Resolution's Terrorblade. And it is going to cost him No-Tail's life. Chase down is there from GH and Miracle. They are going to lose the Zeus OG. Resolution, he's still holding himself, begging, praying that they don't find him 10 seconds until that TP's back up. He should be fine in this situation.
Sending some illusions to cut the waves, Blink's in a better position, and he's going to TP out.
But indeed, a bit of a crazy one there. OG, you could feel the momentum that they were gaining. But a few misplays, or Reza to say, I think he's under an illusion.
It looked like he did, yeah.
Which,
it
yeah,
really did look like he did.
I mean, there was so much on top of each other, it always gets tricky. On the TB.
BKB's down to 6 seconds on Terrorblade now too, and Glyph is down, so we're going the other way. Everybody's up on the side of Liquid.
Let's see what they can do. Got a decent amount of push themselves with that Deso AC lifestealer, no doubt about that one.
I almost feel like Miracle needs BKB so he can't get caught by those global ganks. I think he actually, he just queued it up as well. Okay, good. Yeah, that's like there's no way he can die now if he needs to get it up. Talents do we have coming out here? So around. All right, nothing out of the ordinary. Everybody's got like the ones that you'd expect them to take. The evasion talent for the lifestealer versus that. Oh, the Miracle bottom, getting caught up by the Nimbus again, and he's gonna die.
He is. No BKB yet, as you said. Still working towards it. And these are big catches. It's a scary game. S4, he's been doing it on this buck.
Yeah.
He's been catching him every single time, setting up for what has proved to be pretty easy kills for OG in the lineup they have.
Miracle's got to be more careful. It's really tough though. He's blinking in the tree lines, but yeah, the Nimbus just finds him every single time.
And they want to get this fight back cannon.
Yeah.
That would be ideal for OG.
They've got meta. BKB is on cooldown for Rezo, and now it is down to 5 seconds.
See what they could do here, Liquid on the defense. One man down. OG losing all the metamorphosis. GH jumps in. Goes on to Rezo. Protected from that stun. GH jumping back. Ball from S4. Nimbus is down. Kuro will turn to take it out. We'll get it, but Superman looking for the commitment onto Jax with a finger from GH as well. Jax is down, buyback from Miracle. He's looking to fight, but the BKB comes out on Resolution. He's starting to back up though. He knows he's only got 5 seconds of Magic Immunity. Stun, it's going to be blocked by the Lincolns. He jumps out, Liquid, they're trying to chase. They'll find the Hex just in time onto S4. Bringing down the puck. He certainly is, and he's got the initial Hex. Can they protect this Resolution Terrorblade? Notel was trying his best with the lightning, but Hex after Hex. Notel, he's out of mana. There's not much more he can do to help out this Terrorblade. Matumba's in with the damage. That's going to be Resolution down. Liquid holding the fort.
All right, Kaya is an absolute god tier item on Tinker. Everything is just so reduced on mana cost that he can always keep casting this Hex over and over again.
And this is scary. There's 2 cores down on OG. They do have buybacks. Miracle, of course, did buy back himself for that last defense. And Matuma, oh, he's just going straight into the base. Look at the fly. He may have overstepped the mark, but the silence comes in. The telekinesis as well. They hold Matuma in place with the Dream Collie, invest into the creep. The rest of Liquid's there to back him up. Still Resolution holding onto that buyback, not looking to commit it yet. Just letting these top routes go by the looks of it. Mind Control jumps in, roars there onto Notel. Escort trying to protect him, but the Hex is out for Miracle. Notel's down for 70. Resolution buys back, he needs a big defense. Blinks into the midst of it all with the BKB, focusing Miracle. They've got the telekinesis from Jarek, they'll bring Miracle down. He's down for 98 seconds. Can they get Matumba? S4 in with the silence. GH on the sidelines, he's gone. Lions out of the game. OG, they need to find more out of this. They're trying to get Mind Control. Resolution has the reflection. Mind Control in trouble as well. S4 jumps in. He's trying to get out with the CP, but there's too much damage out from Rezo. Liquid lose 3. OG are holding, and this is 80 seconds. No Miracle Tinker.
Rax does not die either. 200 HP left on it there. They see Matu as well.
Matu?
Matu's very alone and under ward.
Oh, don't do this, Matu. You're too young. He's telekinesis. You've got the rage. He'll turn towards Jerax, but there's 3 heroes here. Matumba man. There's already no Tinker.
He's looking for an Ancient to invest, but
no,
he can't.
It's not going to work. The Dream Core's down. They've trapped the Lifestealer who's trying to get out of it. All gets inside. Jumps out. I don't know if he can live here. The Reflection's out upon him. Resolution blinks forward. He's got the rage. He's trying to run, but the physical's too much. Matumba man down as well.
He pulled them away from the base for quite a while, though. Miracle's now got 40 seconds left on the respawn. Lifestealer does have buyback.
This is true.
But did pay with his life.
I mean, you see Kuro coming out as well. I guess that's the plan. He just wants to try and fight them away from the base.
Don't let them get the wave. Don't let them get back.
Oh, he's doing it. But he may pay with his life. Nimbus is out and down. Kuro will get brought down, but as you said, it's all a matter of buying time. 15 seconds and Miracle's back up. They have got that buyback on Matumba man.
Yeah, and Meta's getting close to going down as well. Do they have Glyph available? They do have Glyph available as well.
I mean,
but the Glyph there.
and this could turn very quickly on the head for OG, because you got to remember, Resolution and S4, they don't have buybacks. If they lose this push, it could very easily go Liquid's way. We'll see how they can hold. The rack starting to fall. Miracle jumping forward with the
laser miss rate though.
And OG out to back. GH desperately on the hunt. Matuma jumping forward. OG with the mass TP's out. Fly's been left behind. His TP is still on cooldown for 20 seconds, and Miracle's there with the cutoff coming in via the side of it all. Fly will go down.
All right, this game's not tone.
It's getting crazy.
Puck now level 25. What did S4 go for? Takes the 420 GPM, of course.
Oh, and Fly buying back straight up.
And Roche is back up. This is the refresher shard.
Oh, right. Who's the OP hero of a refresher shard this game?
What actually do they want it on? Probably mind control, right? For the double roar?
I guess if you're OG, you may even want it on the Undying, double tombstone. It's nothing to smirk at.
I think Zeus.
Oh, actually, that's true.
Definitely.
Oh, jumping.
Looking for something here.
They are. Goes there with a pick. They've got the finger, and bam! That's going to be Jarek's now. 75 seconds. They will lose GH in return, but he bites back straight away. Liquid wanting to put everything into this fight, into this Roshan defense. Great illusions. Matuma man. OG backing up. It's the 4 versus 5 of. But out there.
They killed so quickly here.
Can OG do anything 4 versus 5? It's so risky. Espel's going to jump in. Silence orbs out. Resolution going into the midst of it all here. Ready to pop the BKB for 5 seconds. He's trying to finish Roche himself. Can Resolution get it? Roche is fully low. No! The Dire taking Liquid. Get it. Mind control picks up the Aegis.
He picked up everything.
Oh, they've killed him once. But Resolution, he's all alone in this pit. He'll try and force his way out of this, but OG, they're down 3. They're going to lose Rezo as well. And with S4 and Resolution down for 100 seconds, no buyback. As you say, Mind Control takes it all in the pit. I think this could pretty much be game over for OG. Liquid know that they can just go for this push. Can they really hold with just no tail? Jerax flies there in 25 seconds, but it's such a long time before those big cores are back up that they need, and the jump forwards there. Hex onto Notail. He's gone as well. They'll just go straight for the tier 4s. Liquid cleaning it up. GG, well played is called. I mean, you got to hand it to OG. They certainly stepped it up from game 1, but overall, Liquid.
These are the games that we live for. Like, this could have gone either way at any moment in the game. Just whoever gets caught out without the buybacks, but Liquid with some slightly better plays and just quick little wraparounds. They find Jerax there, he didn't have buyback, then they take a 4v5 fight at the Roche